Lip service. What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
Sarah Vivon.
And I'm Rotimi.
All right. If there was some pausing, it's because everybody's on Snapchat and posting that. Because, you know, that's what us ladies do nowadays.
I see.
And you guys too now.
Yeah, touche.
A lot of y'all posting selfies and eggplant photos.
Whoa.
Eggplant photos, I think that's so horrible. I think guys just gotta stop.
You think so?
Yeah, leave the thought shit to the girls.
Guys are thoughts now on Instagram.
Oh my
Guys
God.
been thoughts.
Fun.
But on Instagram, you know how girls post pictures of their cleavage and all that? Now guys are posting like their
Dick pics.
So y'all don't think that's sexy?
No, I don't think it's sexy at all.
If you're if you got a sexy body and it's not, you know, it's a nice print.
I don't want dick in the mail. I don't want dick in the mail, and I don't want dick in my DMs, and I don't want dick on my timeline. I don't want it unless I ask for it.
Just in your mouth.
I want it in my mouth, yeah.
Hallelujah.
All right, now we always start off lip service with some tips. All right, so today's tip is how do you cheat and not get caught? What are some tips that you can do? And I know everybody in here at some point has cheated. So how do you cheat and not get caught? Rotimi, what's that with you?
Well, I'm not in a relationship, but I can say
In the past.
Damn.
What is a way that you can make sure you don't get caught cheating? How do you cover your tracks?
Burner phone.
A burner phone.
Oh, that's a lot. A whole new phone.
A whole little secret situation.
Too much to keep up with.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had a couple secret phones in my life.
My G.
So where do you put the phone when you just leave it somewhere like in
And like the panties drawer.
Or the trunk of the car.
Yeah.
Or the trunk of the car.
the trunk of the car?
Yeah, leave the phone in the trunk when you with your bitch.
Okay, burner phone.
Your thought line. Thought line bling.
Stephanie, what's your tip on how to...
I think, you know, if you don't want to get caught, you got to erase everything. I always got caught cheating because I don't erase anything.
You like to say stuff like
yeah, I like to say
That's
things.
terrible. My boy actually uses Snap DM because he knows it disappears.
In 24 hours.
Yep.
No, if you write somebody.
Oh, the DM, so they see it.
So they see it and then it
disappears.
It goes down in the DMs.
Yeah, it does. Well, you know, they say the best place to hide something is right out in the open.
Talk about it, Gigi.
I'm not cheating, though.
But I'm saying, but you have in the past.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so you're saying, what do you mean by that, out in the open?
I mean, when you try to go too hard and try to be too suspicious and try to like go too hard at covering something up, then that's when you get caught.
Right.
You know, when you don't gotta lock your phone and you feel like you don't got nothing to hide, then you know.
So he doesn't go through your phone if you've never had somebody go through it when you.
Yeah, I've had my
And
phone.
that's how
So
you
that
got
doesn't really work.
I've
That's
had
it.
my phone going through. I mean, you know, you live and you learn.
Okay, yeah, that's a terrible tip.
That doesn't work. Yeah.
Sarah, what about you? Tips on
It's really bad.
how to cheat and not get caught?
I mean, I think that erasing is the best one.
Right,
Or
yeah.
you got to make sure.
No face, no trace.
Yeah, you got to make sure also that they're involved in something too, so they don't try to come back and
So we're cheating on each
tell
other.
on you.
Really?
No,
Oh, the other person.
The other person.
They got something to
you're-
lose.
Yeah, you're both
Yeah.
each other's side piece, so you don't have nothing to lose.
Now, the only thing I will say about erasing stuff is sometimes it's really obvious that someone's cheating when you go and look at their phone and there's 2 messages. And you're like,
yeah,
dang, what
that's
happened to
stupid.
everything that was on your phone? You ain't got shit on here?
Yeah, that's stupid.
How many people you cheating with that you only got 2 people left?
No, I'm saying that if you
point.
delete everything and there's barely anything in your phone, you're like, okay, I know your phone was going off. Or if you delete phone calls
You just
and you're
do
like,
too
okay,
much.
this holds 20 calls and I only see 7
Yeah,
listed.
that's just stupid.
That
Then
means
you just
sometimes.
cheating with too many people. You gotta calm down. That's too much.
All right, so those are all your tips on how to cheat and not get caught. And I would say another tip on how to cheat and not get caught is to make sure that you cover your tracks ahead of time. Sometimes.
Well, yeah. See, I was just about to say that. You know, you got to block people throughout certain times in your
Yeah,
life.
you gotta block them.
Use that iPhone block. Bloop, doop.
And
Block
another
for
thing
a
is
couple days for a couple hours.
if you are cheating, make sure the person you're cheating with is aware that they are the side piece, because then they can help you and
True.
Cover.
Honesty.
If they're
in
not a
that
hater.
way.
The blocking thing is new, man. You know, I haven't been in a serious relationship like the way I was with my son's father for so long.
Wait,
We didn't
that's
have
not
that.
true. You just were in a serious relationship.
Yeah, but no, with Ralph, I wouldn't block people. I would put people on Do Not Disturb.
That's kind of the same thing.
Same thing.
It is? Okay, forget it. Just kidding.
I've never used either one of those.
Question. How many women, 1 out of 10, how many women do you think cheat?
I've only ever cheated twice. It's not like a like reoccurring thing.
I would say probably about half.
And they deserved it.
Yeah, I say 50%.
I think women cheat for different reasons than men. Like
Absolutely.
a woman might cheat because she knows y'all about to break up. So a lot of times women will go and find somebody to kind of distract them so that they can have the strength and the courage and the things to do so they can break up with you. Also, sometimes women cheat because they know you're cheating. So maybe sometimes it makes them feel better. What, Gigi?
You know how that tit for tat thing goes.
What's the percentage of women you think cheat? And I think when you get older,
I would say
for men and women,
I would say 4 out of
less.
10 women cheat.
4 out of 10?
4? I think a
it's more
good
than
half.
that.
I think like 6.
And then
I think guys
Six.
cheat more than girls.
Definitely guys cheat more than girls.
100%.
What, Rotimi, what would you say the percentage of men that cheat are?
8.
8?
Not 9?
8 out of 10.
Nah, I think 7.
I think
think
9.9.
I think 8.
Yeah,
9.9.
No, I'm kidding.
9.99999.
999.
There's 0.00001. Well, how many times have you ever cheated and gotten caught?
No. Never.
You're
not
good.
got caught.
Never got caught.
But you've cheated.
I've cheated.
One chaser.
I've cheated.
Okay.
So you're good at hiding your tracks is basically what you're saying.
So
Good
what do
for
you do
That means
then?
you really care.
I've cheated.
No, but so how do you cover your tracks? You should be giving these tips.
Oh, well, one thing I did was the blocking. I did that. Then before I had the phone, I had 2 phones. And then,
He's like a drug dealer with it.
yeah, I did low key. and then I switched the names. Like I put a girl name.
I've
What's
done that
the
before.
best name you ever used?
Lisa.
Wait, you made the
That
girl's
doesn't make
name
sense.
Lisa? Wouldn't you make it a guy's
Guy's
name?
name.
Oh, so I thought you said who was the girl I cheated on.
No.
Well, shout out to Lisa. Now you know.
Lisa.
No, I'm saying
Sorry, bro.
you said you changed the name. So
I changed the name. Yeah. I
To a
changed it.
guy's name?
Yeah, I changed it
Now,
on my
God
boy.
forbid she go through your phone and see Peter texting you like, I miss your dick.
No.
I used to talk to this.
No.
Peter's like, yo, last night, man, when you fucked me in my ass, it was incredible.
It was the thing was like no. So she knew I was in a relationship, so she would just always just call me. So it would just be my boy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So it's never like a.
So she was a down.
Yeah, she is.
See, and that's why I said it's important to tell the other person
Of course.
because then they'll, you give them the decision. And But when you don't tell somebody, they get mad if they find out you're in a relationship. Like, so we had a girl. All right,
It's
so
a
let me
headache.
put that on blast.
That's a headache. It's a headache waiting to happen. So you just try to avoid all that. Like,
Keep it 100.
This is the situation. You can either be about it or not. And
Okay.
Salute you for that, sir, because most men, they'll just put you in a situation and expect for you to figure it out once the goddamn shit hit the fan. And I just feel like if a guy puts you in a situation and he allows you to make that choice, then, I mean, you better off in the long run.
Some people might say if a guy cheats on you or he doesn't tell you, that means he really cares about you.
Or no.
No, I'm
telling you,
saying
people have
I'm
argued
not
that.
saying
I think that's
cheating.
true, though.
I'm saying the
Or-
side bitch. I'm
or
not
if you are
saying
the side bitch and he doesn't tell you, maybe
Right.
he's just,
Oh,
I'm
he's
saying
scared.
if you
Yeah,
like
he's
the
scared.
side piece, like the side piece should know what she getting herself involved.
Of
Like if you're
course.
dating a married man, you should know he's married.
Right.
He should give you that much respect to let you know what you're getting yourself into.
yeah, 100%.
respect the side bitch.
You got to.
Fucking no.
They're important.
Now, here's another question we're going to discuss. And we're going to start with you with this one, Gigi. Yeah. She gets herself
Yeah,
a
man,
drink.
this Henny strong.
I know. This is
I'm trying to be a big girl
This
today.
is our holiday Hennessy, by the way.
Holiday
Holiday
Y'all hear that?
Hennessy.
That was the Coke.
Not that type of Coke.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Yes.
Some people have TV deals here, okay? Now, let's
As I
discuss
pour it into
social
my Henny.
media. Now, Sarah and I, now, Sarah is on 94 Streets in Atlanta. We were,
And Shade 45.
and Shade 45.
Dope.
Yeah.
Now, we were discussing this earlier about people putting people on blast on social media.
Yes.
And whether or not you should do that. Now, let's discuss what you said,
Who's
Sarah.
first, me or Gigi?
Well, let's say what you said, and we're going to let Gigi tell her story. But
I just feel like it's not everybody's business. Like, if somebody does something, let's say, for example, my son's father, you know what I mean?
Lil Wayne.
If we go through things, that's between us. You know
Right.
what I mean? And from the outside looking in, everything's great. And for the most part, it is. But everybody has issues. It's just not for everybody else to be talking about. Yeah, I might call him and cuss him out or come see whoever, but I'm not going to put that on social media for everybody else to know.
So you're not going to
and
be
hang
like,
on
stop
to.
calling me, trying to see me, stop texting
Stop
me.
telling me you
petty.
love me. Ugh,
Yeah, Christina Milian did that, is what she said.
That sounded quite familiar.
Girl.
All right, now what I was saying is this. Now, I've never put anybody on blast on social media, but I also feel like if you're telling the truth and it's your relationship and you want to do that, you kind of have the right to do that. If somebody messes up, as long as you're not lying about what happened and you put it out there, that's really just,
It is
You
what
got to
it
just
is.
chalk it up. If you cheated on your wife, you cheated on your girl, and somebody exposes you and you really did it, you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. I understand you saying you wouldn't do it, but I don't really fault anybody else for that because,
Would you do it?
no,
Why
I've
wouldn't
never
you
done
do it?
that. I mean, you know what? Who knows? I just never have. I can't say I never would. Now, Gigi,
I'm very emotional, okay? And I was going through an emotional state, and I posted some things about my relationship. Now, I didn't go into detail.
I'm not
on
gonna lie,
social
we was
media.
screenshotting that and putting that in the chat. We was like,
Listen,
did you see what Gigi wrote?
I've gone into more detail about that situation with you guys on the show more than I have on social media. However, I have posted about it on social media, and I'm just going to chalk it up to me being emotional. And everything I said was true. I ain't lying on you, nigga.
Now, let me tell you what Gigi wrote 5 hours ago.
Oh, there's a reason.
No, this is something else. She said, for those of y'all who want to know what I'm doing and where I've been, my snap is Gigi McGuire. I really only post my dogs, Tyson and Maggie, at #the estate with the family and me managing the dancers at Vanity Grand. Oh, and when I'm co-hosting Live Service, I post that too. I'll be sure to post me teaching at La Femme Suites this Saturday as well. I had no idea there were so many of you interested in my little old life. I thought y'all stopped caring back in October 2012 when I stopped stripping. Miss Show Me the Money. What was that about?
Because, man, people just always want to be talking and blabbing and typing and behind keyboards with all of this she this and she that, and y'all don't know what y'all talking about. And, maybe if you follow my Snapchat, because I post more on there these days, then you'll be able to have a better insight on what I am. So when you do decide to talk about me, you can speak the truth. I don't mind you talking about me. Just know what you're talking about. And I'm so open with mine that it's not really hard to figure out where I'm at and what I'm doing. No, I'm not stripping. I manage the strip club. There's a difference. And
It feels like you were getting some hate though about your relationship and you wanted to address it.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. It is what it is. I'm happy. He's happy. We're happy.
All right.
Be happy.
That's good.
Now, what's your take on it, Rotimi?
I mean, I think it's petty. I think, especially if people lying and take the time to fabricate situations, I think that's stupid. But I feel like if you had a situation with somebody where you're actually cool, there should be a level of respect there too.
Right.
To not, bash or do anything. So I think it's corny. I think it's just a cry for attention sometimes. But
Right.
if it's something that needs to be said that will help other people, then okay. But in terms of personally just vendetta, that's stupid.
All right, well, let's talk about you for a second because you know I'm going to do this. All right, Superhead posted about you.
Yeah.
And she said, I've never seen a man go on vacation while the mother of his dead child hurt so badly or sing knowing he had a hand in stifling the breath of his own.
Yeah.
All right, so now what happened with that? Were you shocked when that came out on social media?
Yeah, very. Because again, like this is all so new to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
This part of my life. So when things are fabricated, I've heard so many different things about different situations, and that one just happened to stick. That's just not really what it is. So it's just a shock. You don't know how to handle it. No.
How did you handle it?
I mean, again, there's nothing you can say to something that of that wild. So it's just my team was just like just don't respond.
Just don't respond to her?
No.
So you didn't hit her up like, bitch, stop. Like, what are you doing?
No, that's giving somebody too much attention and too much, power over the situation. So.
Did you know her personally though?
Yeah, I knew her. Yeah.
You don't have no video. We're gonna
No,
see it at
hell
some
no.
point.
No. That's the thing. It's I'm not gonna lie. I knew her for sure, but in terms of all that, it's just crazy.
We were talking about this downstairs before we came up, and Gigi, what'd you say about Superhead?
It's not too many niggas that meet her that's gonna turn down her sexual advances. They're not gonna turn down that
Especially
mouth.
super head.
They gonna test that mouth out. That mouth is legendary.
Would anybody
We all
say
saw that
no to
video.
that? And would you? Yeah. You saw Mr. Marcus running.
Okay.
So if somebody that is named Superhead, you're not going to turn that down.
I mean, yeah. It depends on who you are.
He trying to say, I did not say no. Okay.
It depends on who you are.
Gotta get your dick sucked.
It depends.
No, but she still looks hot. Corinne Stevens still looks hot. She looks good.
Hey, he's got some.
I'm friends with her on Instagram.
You are?
Yeah.
So you be seeing all kinds of crazy posts.
No, yeah, she posted it, but she's really like cool. Like she's in my comments, and she's cool.
Yeah, but I don't think, now I know Lil Wayne had some issues with Superhead. He mentioned her on a new mixtape.
He did on that song My Name Is. He called her ancient and tired. Because she keeps speaking out of turn, I feel like. Like, we all know you dealt with him. So that was your time. If you still dealing with him, whatever. But if he's going through something with somebody else, it's not really your place. Everybody keep asking me why I don't speak on it. I don't know what that man is doing. Like, we speak about our child.
Right. You're not going to go in there and be like, he's for everybody.
Right. Like,
he's community property.
right. Even though that, you may feel a certain way, and nobody's saying we don't feel any type of way, but it's not that's not your business. Like,
right. You're not with him, so it doesn't matter to you what he does. You don't ask him. Do you care? Like, now, all three of you have children. Rotimi, you don't have any kids yet that you claim. All right, so, but does it bother you, like, when you see, your child's father going through any type of drama? Do you step in? Do you say anything? Stephanie?
No. Whatever drama my child's father's going through, he can deal with it on his own. It's none of my business. I don't even care. No, because he and I are over. We've been over for years already. So it's like, you know what? You put yourself in that situation. As long as my child is good and it has nothing to do with my kid and nobody's disrespecting my kid, your problems are your problems. Mine are mine. That's it.
What do you think, Gigi?
Well, personally, my daughter's father passed away years and years ago. But I feel like if he were still alive and we still had the relationship that we had before he passed away, I would not get myself involved in things that weren't my business. But if he asked me to insert, or if he asked me for my opinion, or, because we were that close. We were more like friends at the time. So I can see him, if he was to get into something with his, at the time girlfriend or his other baby's mother, to say, well, gee, what you think? I would import.
You would weigh in and give your honest opinion.
But I wouldn't just jump in and insert myself where it wasn't my business.
What about you, Sarah? Do you say anything about all this? Because Wayne be having a lot of drama. You don't weigh in. You don't tell him, like, dude, you got to chill out.
No, if it doesn't involve my son, then there's nothing really to say.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Rotimi, how do you feel about dating women with kids?
I haven't.
You never have?
I'm not opposed to, if I'm feeling somebody like that, but I haven't personally, no.
How old are you?
I'm 25. Yeah.
His birthday just passed, by the way. Happy birthday.
Sagittarius. I love Sagittarius.
We're the best.
Fun.
They are cool people.
Now, if you were dating a woman who had a child, right, how important is it for you to, like, when do you think is the appropriate time to say, okay, I want to meet your son or daughter?
Oh, when we know we're, like, serious. I wouldn't want to meet, the child early because anything could happen. And then I don't want, not necessarily for me, but for the child to see different people come into, the mom's life and, remember, oh, my mom had this friend and this friend and this friend. So until I'm
like, my daddy's on Power.
Yeah.
So how long do you wait? Like, because sometimes females, we think it's serious, but it's like in our head. It's not really that serious. So you got to kind of wait some time. How long do you wait?
Like, what's a good amount of time for you to be like, I'm serious? Do you be like, look, it's just me and you, girl, you gonna be my girl? Like, how do you know what's serious?
Do you do like the Sierra?
I think it's a case by case situation. Because I just sat here and kind of thought back on how long I've made guys wait, and I had boyfriends instantaneously.
And it just felt right?
Just meet your daughter right away?
No, not meet my daughter, but like I've had relationships. Like I fell out of one relationship and into the next in very short periods of time. I always make people wait to meet my daughter because.
How long do you wait?
Yeah. I can't really put a timestamp on it, but I know when I feel comfortable enough to bring that person around my child.
Usually, like, what was the earliest?
Weeks or months.
And you know what? Your daughter
depends on how much time I spend with the person.
Gotcha.
And now your daughter's grown, so.
Oh, okay.
Like, for instance, when I first met Trey, even though we were never, intimate or anything like that, but when I first met him and all of his
As
people.
in Trey Songz.
Okay.
When I first met him and all of his people, I was around them every day. For about 2 weeks straight before I bought my daughter, because there was so many men around. We were in the studio house. And, even though, Delonte was there and, we were all family, it's still like, my daughter's 9 years old and it's like 6 men in this house. Like, I just didn't really feel comfortable bringing her around until I felt comfortable with each and every single one of them. And I wasn't having sex with any of them. But the fact that I was going to have my daughter around all of these men and influenced by all of this was, was going on in this house. I just really felt like I had to know for sure that there was an environment I wanted her to be in. And years later, we ended up moving into the same house together. Troy Taylor, which is her, which is Trey's mentor, ended up being her godfather. Like to this day, she calls him dad. So, and all of that came from, you know, way back then. But I just, that one particular situation just stuck out to me because I remember like, I'm not about to take you over there. It's just too much shit going on. And it wasn't even nothing bad. It was just too many men that I didn't know. Like I'm just meeting all these men.
That's your daughter. It's really weird to bring your, like a daughter around a bunch of guys if you don't know.
Right. 100%. I think for me, it probably takes some months. Some months. At least some months.
I've only considered my kids meeting one person and it was 2 years.
Wow.
And I still got cussed out for that.
I was with Ralph for a year. I never brought him my son. He's never met my son. Ralph has never met my son.
Was that a conscious decision?
Yeah, because my son, I just feel like
he never met your son.
That's surprising.
No, we were fighting a lot. You know, I wouldn't bring my son around that. Yeah. No, and I just feel like, you know, if I'm gonna bring my son into somebody's life, they have to be permanent. You know what I mean? And me and Ralph were always so up and down.
He never asked.
Yeah, he wanted to meet my son, and I told him no. I've never brought a man ever around, not one of my guy friends, nobody, no man to my son. Never, not even one.
The only reason why I considered it is because he lived in another city and was asking me to move to that city so we could get closer. And obviously my kids are a big part of that decision. So I'm like, if I'm going to move,
you got to see.
They have to, we have to see how they get along, how you can even deal with kids because he doesn't have any. So, but yeah. It didn't work out.
That means it's getting serious, so that's a good time to do it.
It was,
Well, Ralph, he kind of had an idea that he wanted me to be around his kids. And I was like, oh, well, chill. Like,
you didn't want to do that?
No, I didn't want to be around.
I don't want to meet nobody in your family if I don't know what's going on. Like, seriously? I don't like when people...
Like, how many people have you really brought around?
And also because I just don't want people being like, oh, what happened to such... I don't want to bring anybody around my family, and I don't want to meet anybody in your family if I don't feel like this is like my man.
Right.
You know, because what's the point?
I mean, I felt like Ralph was my man, and I
was
really
your man.
loved him.
He really was your man.
Yeah, that's my man, and I love him, and I still love him. But you know, my son is way more precious than a relationship. It's just that's very sensitive material for me. You know what I mean?
Now let me ask you this, because I remember you posted a picture of Ralph one time on Instagram, but it wasn't like a full picture. It
was just a picture of his face.
Did you delete it?
No, I got like 3 pictures of Ralph on my Instagram. I haven't deleted them. Even though we're not together, I haven't deleted them.
Okay.
Because I mean, it's a timeline, you know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah. Rotimi, when you date a girl, if y'all break up, do you delete her off Instagram?
No, because it was a part of my life.
Yeah. You mean delete the pictures or
delete the pictures?
Them?
No, delete the pictures.
Delete.
No,
I don't delete the pictures.
I don't post pictures though of my relationship, but I totally unfollow you.
Yeah, I don't
and it's
see
not
you.
because I'm salty at you. It just helps me get over it. Because if I'm not seeing your face, I unfollow your friends. I had somebody, the same person, his nephew hit me in a DM like, "You unfollow me? What the, you know?" And I'm like, well, it's nothing personal, baby. It's just like I gotta unfollow everybody.
Like you posted a picture of him, and I saw
exactly.
it. So
him and his new bitch. I'm okay. Like,
I'll pass on your vacation with the new bitch.
Right.
Well, Gigi, what do you think? Unfollow and delete pictures?
Block, delete,
everything.
Everything.
Y'all, listen, I be in my feelings, y'all. I need a pass for that, like for real. No, I don't think I deleted pictures of us. I didn't really post a lot of pictures of us. I don't think I deleted pictures of us when we broke up, but I did unfollow and block him from following me. And then after we got back together, then everything was all cool. But I unblocked one of his friends, and I blocked one of his friends, and that person still blocked because he pissed me off. We're like, he pissed me off, so he's still blocked. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta, you know, to try to create closure. But you know what I learned, because you know, clearly we're back together. What you can't do, you can try to block the person, you can try to not be around the person, you can in your mind say that person is the scum of the earth. But what you cannot do is you cannot make yourself fall out of love. Like if you love somebody, there's no off switch to that. You just can't turn that shit off.
Yeah.
Right.
And I tried to make him the fucking scum of the earth. I tried to make him my worst enemy. And deep down inside in my little teeny heart, I still loved him, which is why we back together.
So you can't. Now, what if he would have not wanted to be back together? Or you think there was nothing he could have done to make you not love him anymore?
When you really
he did a lot. He did a lot.
Damn.
But there was nothing he could have did.
He did a lot. ooh, he did a lot. But I don't know. I just...
When you really truly love somebody, even if you don't get back together, I feel like you always love them the rest of your life.
I agree.
You let him get away with a lot of things.
I'm not saying never really truly love nobody. Because I definitely...
this ice box.
No, because I definitely feel like I might have thought that I, was in... You know what? There's a difference between being in love and loving somebody.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah,
That's true.
Right.
Definitely, like, I could love somebody, like, okay, I love him. If he, died, I'd probably be upset. But...
I'd probably be upset. Probably would be upset.
Yeah,
I'd be like, damn, that's fucked up, man.
You wouldn't go to the funeral?
It depends.
Oh,
no, I
Lord
might.
Jesus.
You might. Dang.
I feel like you love somebody when it hurts when they're not around. When it really hurts.
But I think that's also being accustomed to somebody too. Sometimes you're just
comfort.
Sometimes somebody can treat you real shitty,
habit.
and you so used to them and them treating you shitty that you're just used to it. And when they're not around,
I've had breakups where I'm like, all right, whatever, it's over, leave it to God. And then other breakups that I'm like, the thought of the person just brings me to tears. And I lose my breath thinking about them.
aw, little Stephanie, call me if you All right, now how many details do you want to know about somebody that you're dating? Now, I'm talking about this because a guy was telling me about, how disgusting he used to be. And he told me a story about how he had sex with a girl in a room with other guys, and he didn't take none of his clothes off. All he did was unzip his pants, pull his dick out, and fuck a girl right there. 4 of his boys was in the room. And I was like, I don't know if I wanted to know all that information and all those details, because that's really disgusting. And now I kind of am like, you're kind of
Looking at you sideways.
Now, how much information do you want to know, Rotimi, about a girl? Like, if she's like, yeah, one time in college, these guys like ran a train on me, and everybody fucking came on me. And
Oh yeah, I would want to know that.
you would want to know that?
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with it.
But what if it's too late? What if you already was in love?
Oh, you mean like
you always
it's
dating?
already?
Like, yeah, what if you fall for the
okay.
girl and then y'all get so
Do you
close
wanna
that she
not
feels
know?
like she's
She can
comfortable
tell.
enough to tell you anything, and she comes out and tell you she got gangbanged and what is it called?
Nah,
Bukkake? Bukkake?
No.
Yeah.
Certain things you don't have to say.
Okay.
Certain things you don't need to know. But in terms of like, especially in the industry's small, so you don't want to ever look stupid,
Right. So you
like,
need to know.
I need to know certain things. Like I need to know maybe who you've been with that I might know, so I don't walk in. What up, baby? What's up, fam?
So
And
what if
then
she's like, yeah, a couple of times I fucked 50. You would want to know that.
oh yeah, of course. I'm with him. Like, you know what I mean?
Would that be a deal breaker?
If I'm in love with her.
Yeah, and she said,
And should she
And
tell
she
you
tells
right?
me that.
Should she tell you
She-
right
yeah, she
away,
should
or
tell
should
me.
she
If you-
wait?
She needs to tell me that right away because she knows the relationship between
But what if
That's
you was
the same
dealing
thing
with her
like making a
before
choice for you.
50 came along, so you've been dealing with her, then 50 came along, and then you're like, oh,
And then 50 do that laugh.
yeah.
Oh, you mean like, damn.
Oh, man.
See?
Ooh, that's
a good one.
That's a
You
good
wanna
one.
know?
Yeah.
I would have to know. Yes, I would want to
But
know.
would it be a deal breaker?
I can't be
like
mad.
I didn't know you was gonna get the role, man.
Who knew?
It could be she helped you get the deal.
Damn. If I'm already all in, then I just have to get over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you go?
Damn, that's tough.
Would you
though.
go to Fifth and be like, look, I know you fucked my girl before.
I'd have to talk to him about it, bruh. Like, I know
Listen
this
here,
happened, but this is.
They'd be
some
like, oh
bullshit.
yeah, she was good.
He would say that. He has no filter. He would say that.
Let me
but-
send her a case of effort.
but dang, that's a good question. I think I'd stay still.
You would?
If I was in love, yes. If I was just playing, then I wouldn't take it
Or what if he
seriously.
was like, that's your girl down? Okay.
Then it's a different conversation. So what's the real? Yeah.
But I mean, does somebody's past matter if it was 5 years before she met you?
Again, if it's people that I know that I'm not informed about, if like that, that I know them, you know what I mean? I feel like that's important. So especially in this industry,
Because maybe she want to wait until you fall in love and then tell you after. Like,
that's selfish.
I feel like the industry is small. If we're talking about industry, like it's a small group of people. Not everybody is in the industry. So I feel like I don't want to know anything.
You don't want to know anything,
Nope.
Steph?
Anything.
And I'm taking everything to my grave unless it comes down to it. Like, all right, listen, I was with him a few times. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm taking everything to my grave. I'm not.
So you don't want to know because you don't want to tell.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know either.
I don't. For me, whether it's in the industry or not, I don't. For me, I don't like knowing who your ex is. I don't like knowing when you used to fuck with XYZ girl because it's a turn
But do you
off.
want to know stuff that he used to do? Maybe not with who, but what if he was like, man, I remember one time.
No, because like if you're telling me, oh, I had a threesome with this girl and we went raw, I'm like,
that's too much.
Yeah, I don't need
That's
all
too much.
that.
Yeah, but you need to.
But we're in the same.
Well, I hope your new boo don't listen to lip service then.
No, yeah.
But I mean, I don't ever mention names. Like I wouldn't give you an ID description of a person that I've been with.
Right.
And I don't, because you know what, when I find out, when I'm dating a guy, when I'm fucking with a guy and I find out other girls that he's been with and they don't match up to me, it's a turn off.
Guys will fuck a lot of things.
Yeah, and I don't want to know that.
You can't judge that though.
No, I judge them. I judge a nigga.
So that's why you don't want to
like
know.
this guy I was dating. He's fucking with this girl. She has like green teeth. Her teeth are bad, and she's been known for it.
She got a fat ass though.
Years to have bad teeth.
She got fat ass.
She do. She got a nice body. Her body is alright.
There it is.
No, her teeth are green.
She's a cute girl, but her teeth are bad.
Rotimi don't give a fuck. He said, there it is.
There it is. I'm just telling you.
I'm crazy about dental hygiene. You know,
I seen a picture of your teeth.
Yeah,
She probably gives amazing head.
With that green, because she don't give a fuck about her teeth.
Give a fuck.
If you don't give a fuck about your teeth,
she gotta compensate.
Yeah.
So you would let those green teeth on your penis?
Exactly, and kiss your mouth.
It's organic.
No.
Like I'm kissing you
kiss
after
those.
you were kissing the green teeth.
No, you don't kiss that.
Nah, it's a total turn off. I don't even want to.
Steph, her teeth are not green.
Disgusted.
You are exaggerating.
No, I swear to God, like in the club in the nighttime, they look green.
So she be in the club?
Yeah, I seen her in the club a few times. For years though, she always had bad teeth. Like she's known for.
Why don't she get it fixed?
Because she broke.
Damn, but she be in the club?
She be in the club though. That's funny.
I mean, whatever, you know, she's a nice girl. She's cool, but I just don't think that a nigga that
she's
fucks
a nice
me,
girl.
I don't think a nigga that fucks me should be able to get his dick hard.
Because you'll be having sex and you think about her teeth.
Super clean mouth. Like, no, but mouth is a big part of sex.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, kissing, sucking, spitting, all of that is, you have to have good dental hygiene to even be considered somebody that I would even fuck with.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Now, what if a guy asks you questions about your past, though? Are you going to be honest or are you going to...
It depends on the questions.
Who? If he asks you who?
If he's like, all right, Steph, did you sleep with this guy? And I did sleep with him. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say yes.
If they're in the same room.
If we're in the same room and he doesn't ask me, nobody says anything, I'm not going to blow it up. If you keep it low, I'm going to keep it low too.
Because that is weird. You're like,
it's a secret society. All we ask is trust.
That's crazy.
And if he does tell, like, yo, you know, I know her, and he approaches me about it, like, did you do this? I'm going to be like, yes.
See, I'm the other way. I got to tell you,
Tell you first.
Nah, because if they tell you
first, I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
Then I look shady.
No, but you jump in the gun. You jump in the gun. You might be able to get away with it.
Damn.
You say you playing with fire?
Playing with fire.
You're not telling?
No, because you know what? These guys in the industry, they sleep with every girl.
And they talk about it
amongst each other. But
do.
you will be sitting, you will take a picture with the girl and post it up on your Instagram and you think that you guys are friends and they will not tell you, like, hey, you know, I fucked
your friend. And she ain't going to tell you.
And she ain't going to tell you either. So why should I? Why should I blow up the spot?
Guys are different.
If the guy blows it up, I'll be like, yeah, okay.
It's pride though. Like if I find out like I was in the same room and you knew that it's a possibility that he can tell me that, and he comes out, if he's petty, I was with that nigga's.
And you didn't know.
I think a person like 50 Cent, a girl should tell.
One of my friends had that.
50 and you know.
No, you know, I'm not gonna lie. One of my friends had that
tell.
issue though with her man because he found out about a couple of guys that she fucked, and she didn't tell him. Yeah. He found out through other people, and it damn near broke up their relationship because she felt like, well, that was 10 years ago. You know, I didn't really want to.
When I first got into my relationship, I was very clean and came clean with everything that I thought he may have found out, because the last thing I wanted was for somebody to tell him. I'd rather tell him myself.
Worse.
And he Angie even know he respected the fuck out of me for that. Like he loved that I did.
Her man used to be like, you know what I like about Gigi is that a lot of these girls out there is hoes, but they don't admit it, and they done fuck this person, and they try to act like they angels. He was like, Gigi is straight up blunt, tell you I did this, I did that, I did this. She's real with it.
And we respect.
Don't ever think that they're not gonna tell. I'm gonna tell you this story.
I don't care what I did. You're not telling me your whole past. I'm not gonna tell you mine. If it comes up, I'll be honest about it. But otherwise, I'm not telling on myself.
If you have pictures,
I'm not telling on myself.
Guys are crazy.
Exactly.
I was talking to somebody, and they're not friends, but they have the same profession. So I let them know, like, okay, I used to talk to this person, and we like actually dealt with each other. So one night we're out in the club, and it was like Luda Day weekend in Atlanta. We were out in the club.
Oh, I know exactly who we're talking about.
Yes,
I was there.
The other one, the old one,
I'll be there for a lot of stuff.
You were there. The old one walks up to the new one while I'm standing there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, she used to be my thing, but it's okay. You can have her now."
And
I was like, "Thank God I already told him," because he was like, "And so what, bruh? Like, now he look lame.
He's
That's
stupid.
a real weak ass nigga to do something like that.
Damn, that's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, I would
That's what I'm saying.
crazy.
Not to say it in
That's what I'm saying.
front of you.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, but
that
The
can
guy could have
happen.
started a fight
Honestly,
in the club.
I have faith in all the men that
I didn't
I've
have
been
enough
with,
Henny in
and
me.
I don't think that they would do me like that.
Man, you can't put it past.
I have
man.
faith in all of these.
If he
niggas.
had a few drinks in him,
Nah,
You know, man,
yeah, he was drunk.
it's Luda Day
See?
But
weekend.
that's not okay. It's still
Nah,
not
it's not,
okay. But he
yeah.
was wasted.
He's a
it's Luda Day
cornball.
weekend.
He's
you know
a
how Luda get
cornball.
down.
he's a cornball. That
Shout
guy.
out.
You know what's annoying though? You know what's annoying though? When you tell a guy something and he bring it up all the time.
That's why. That's my. Let me tell you. I told my ex-boyfriend about one person in the industry who I know specifically has slept with everybody. He slept with all of my friends. We toss him around in the industry. The girls pass him around.
Damn, he's like a thought.
He is a thought.
Is that
He
your
is a
thought?
thought, and he's an amazing thought. But
Oh my God,
But
that's a
you know,
shame.
I told my ex-boyfriend, and I'm telling you, we'll be arguing. Oh, what you gonna do? You're gonna call XYZ? Oh, this one's in town. You're gonna go hang out at his party?
Oh, that's insecure.
Like now, it's like, all right, now I'm just gonna keep everything to myself.
Now I'm not
I learned
telling
my
you
lesson.
shit because you didn't keep
You know
bringing
what
it
I
up.
mean?
Yeah.
Do you Instagram stalk? Like if you find out your guy used to date somebody, do you go on the girl's Instagram just to see?
No, because I'm telling you, it turns me off. It makes me not want to fuck with him no more.
Right.
Because
But
9
they
out
have
of 10
green
times,
teeth.
I'm like, look, she's a cornball. Look, she got green teeth. Look, she doesn't take care of her kid. Look, this is terrible.
Yeah, you different, yeah.
Now listen, we are all getting ready for the holidays, and there's a lot of major things coming up, such as presents. Okay. Now, Rotimi, we know you trick a little based off of your mixtape. So, if you start dating a woman, or let's say you've been taking like 3 girls in rotation because you're not, tied down, you're single. Do you buy them presents?
Nah.
Oh.
Dang, not even that little for the holidays.
My thing is this, because especially now, like in terms of time, I make sure they're around. Like, I make sure around. So if I'm in Atlanta, I make sure I bring you out so we enjoy moments together instead of just a gift at this point. It's more
But
about
a gift
moments.
makes the moment nice.
Yeah, but I'd rather have the company and then enjoy the time together.
But what about at the holidays? What if she like, y'all talk all the
What
time?
if she got you a gift and you didn't get her
She
anything?
come up with a present. Wouldn't you feel terrible?
Yeah, but no, I wouldn't, because I know that when we do it, I'll do a nice little dinner. I'll do massages for us. I'll do all those type of things that,
So he
equate
said,
to
I'm
that.
always giving
not
gifts,
the
bitch.
gift
Christmas
of
ain't
moment.
special.
Yeah,
He said, it's my dick in a box.
Hey, that's exactly what he's giving.
Yeah, basically.
I pull it up 24/7.
Merry Christmas, happy
No
Kwanzaa.
gift. Ain't no
Yes.
gifts, bitch.
But, okay, so no presents for nobody this year.
Nah.
What if it's
I
her
reserve
birthday?
that. I reserve that for my girl. But in terms of time, I like time. I think time is really important.
What if it's not your girl yet, but somebody you really like?
Then it's different, yeah. I probably do.
A little something,
A
something.
little something, yeah.
So let's say it's the holidays. It's somebody you've been dating for like 3 months. You like her. What's a good amount of money to spend?
3 months, like a G, 2 G's.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's good for a guy. That's good for a
That's
guy.
not in my budget.
I think that I think birthdays are more important for a gift than Christmas.
more
I think
personal.
for Christmas you could get away with not getting a gift.
Now the worst
Right.
part is when you start dating somebody, right, and their birthday come up before yours.
Right.
Yeah.
That just happened.
Oh, shit.
I got yeah, but see, and another thing is when they have more money than you and they have everything, and then you gotta kind of have to get creative. So I
I
set
deserve
up
a
a
menage.
Threesomes are free most of the time.
Yeah, threesomes.
That's great.
You know what?
When in doubt, give him a threesome.
Yes.
Lord Jesus. Nah, but I set up
beautiful.
a massage because I was just like, you know,
That's
they
nice.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Massage,
that's
yeah,
nice.
dope.
That's
People always need a massage.
Yeah, I think it's dope to cater to somebody that you
Yeah.
know, that you're with. So
You know, it'd be really dope if you took
that.
massage lessons and gave him a massage.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that.
That would just lead to sex, though.
yeah, you just be
Right.
fucking.
And then it won't feel like a gift. It'll
Massage
just
that
feel like
dick.
foreplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing wrong with that though.
No.
You said.
All right, so his birthday came before you, so you thought of something special to do. What do you expect for your birthday now?
I don't know. Just be creative. I just like thoughtful gifts. Cause
What was the best gift you ever got? Like thoughtful.
I got a watch for Christmas.
That's a good gift.
And it was funny because
I'ma get
I
Stephanie
wanted
a watch.
I didn't it was my first it was my first designer watch. Like I had never had a nice watch before.
I want a nice watch.
And
so
in my
bad.
head I kept thinking I wanted one, but I never said it out loud.
like
So
Michael
the fact
Kors,
that
baby.
He knew, the fact that he knew it was cool. It was cute. Yeah.
I'm gonna get Stephanie a watch just because she be late.
Wow.
Yeah, I need one. I need one bad. Nah, but I think I'm gonna get a watch for my birthday.
From the new guy?
You speaking it
No,
into
not the
existence.
new guy.
From
another
who?
guy.
Yourself? Oh.
Because you know I'm single, so I have mad boyfriends. I have a whole.
She said I
bunch
have
of
mad
That's what
boyfriends.
happens when you're single. You just have a whole bunch
you
of
got a whole
boyfriends
bunch
that's
of
like fake boyfriends.
Yeah, they fake boyfriends. Like I'm sleeping like with one guy, and the rest of them are all like up
Text
in the race.
buddies and
Yeah, they're like they're up for the
dates
race.
and-
Like,
Do you tell the one guy that you're sleeping with that you're going out with other guys? Like, say he hits you and you
No,
don't
she don't
answer.
say nothing.
No, I
Remember,
do
don't
not.
ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
No,
She don't say
I'm
nothing.
like, baby, you know I can't get no better than you.
Damn.
So, where I'ma go from
Steph
here,
got game.
babe?
She got gay.
Where I'ma go from here?
But she is single.
I'm
As you know.
single.
But what if he asked you, where were you last night?
Where were you last night?
It doesn't matter. I'll just be like, I was home.
Damn.
You lie?
You lie now?
But I'm not sleeping with anybody else.
Yeah,
I'm
but
only
see,
sleeping
why
with
do
one
you-
Spending
guy.
time though, right?
I'm not even spending. I'll be home all the time.
Steven, let me help you out.
But they there though.
I don't know.
When you tell a lie, you're supposed to tell a lie that's close to the truth. You can't say you was home if you was out.
No. If I go out, I'll tell the truth. Like, cause I could. If I go to dinner with another guy, for
Be like,
instance,
"Oh, and I
if
just
I go
lie
to
and say you was with Angie."
I'll say I went to have dinner at Tao. That's it.
And what if he says, yeah, who'd you go with?
Who'd you go with? I went with Angela
Some
Yee
friends.
and Gigi.
Shit.
No, you say
And then he go on my Instagram and see that I was in
And she was in Detroit.
And I'm in Philly.
Like, wow,
Damn.
Tao was lit with Angela in Detroit and Gigi in Philly.
Listen, I travel. I got a private jet.
No, I'll be like, you know, my best friends are pregnant. I have a couple best friends that are pregnant, so I'm like, you know, we went to eat. The pregnant girls,
know
you
they
know,
like
my
to eat.
besties, you know, they know on Instagram,
And they know
you
the lie.
The worst is if you lie you to a whole story, the shit just starts sounding fake. So you know my friends are pregnant, so one of them they water broke.
So we had to go get the food to go.
So I went to Philly. And
Then I ended up in Detroit. I don't know how.
well, so what is a good amount of money for the guy that you're sleeping with to spend on you for the holidays?
For my birthday, because my birthday's coming. I don't really expect a Christmas gift because I don't really buy guys Christmas gifts. Like, I have a child and he's really expensive during the holidays. So it's like,
Do you discuss it? Like, just so you know, you don't got to get me a gift for Christmas.
yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do. Like, don't worry about getting me a gift. I don't buy anybody gifts but my grandmother and my son. So.
Okay. Or you
You
can
know?
say you're Jehovah's Witness. Or
Yeah, and a lot of times they'll still give me a gift. It's just don't expect me to return a gift.
Right.
I don't. For your birthday, I got you. Valentine's Day, I got you. But Christmas, that's all for my son.
You'd be
spent
like,
all
oh,
my
you
money
got me
on
that.
him.
Thank you. Let me put on some music and give you a lap dance. or
Yeah,
something.
exactly. I'll definitely do a dance.
So how much money would you expect him to spend that you're like, okay?
For me on my birthday, if we're sleeping together, I don't know. I don't really care about how much the gift costs. It's more I like sentimental value
$100.
gifts.
I was thinking
like,
that too.
You know what I mean? Like giving me money, guys. That's what guys do. Like, oh, here's $3,000 for your birthday. Here's $5,000. Here's
Damn.
a couple racks.
Damn.
You know,
Well,
but
Timmy, like, I
that's
said
like
a G.
okay, great. I'm gonna pay my bills. I'll pay some bills. You know, maybe I'll go buy a pair of shoes, but it's just money in the bank. You know,
It's
I'd
a
rather
thought.
somebody buy me something.
You
know.
wouldn't rather somebody buy you something than give you money though? Isn't that more thoughtful?
No, I would rather them buy me something than give me money. Money is like every day. I get money every day. That's just
Shit.
not special.
Look at
You know
Rotimi.
what I mean?
Do you give girls money? What if a girl asked you for money to pay her bills?
No.
What if she was like, "Hey, boo, you know things are a little tough because you know."
He's like, no.
That's not me.
No, you don't want to date a girl who can't pay her bills.
That's
Because
corny.
listen, I know girls who guys give them money, and I'm like, how does that happen? Like, do they
They
ask for
fix
it?
their mouth and ask for it.
So if a
Yeah,
girl
I
asks
know.
you, you say no.
Yes, and I'll run.
And I'll run.
What if it's not a lot? What if she's like, yo, I gotta get this Brazilian wax. It's $70. I know you like to eat
I don't
it.
got no cash
I'll
on
make sure
me.
it's
and
clean
they
for
don't-
you,
They
daddy.
don't take credit cards. There's no
She needs
ATM.
it like that, then
Yeah.
that's
different.
What if she's like, what if she's like, you want
But
me to
hey,
come
can I
visit you
get-
in Jersey? I need gas money and toll money.
No, that's crazy.
It's a little crazy.
But would you do it? That's not a lot.
It depends how good the pussy is.
Depending on what kind of car she has. Is it a big
Oh,
tank?
it depends. It depends. But nah,
Premium.
But if she asks you like, hey, I need $3,000 to cover my bills this month,
No.
like, girl, go get a job.
Yeah, and I know that I'm
Go
I'm
host
probably
a
not-
party.
Right.
Everybody can't go host a damn party.
Nobody looks like this. Not everybody looks like this. Okay. I think that's corny. You know, it's like really bad. And I
No,
know
a
I'm
guy
probably-
doesn't want that.
No, that's stupid. And then I feel like you're trying to use me. So
Right.
it becomes a different conversation. I look at you differently.
What if she's like, this is so difficult for me to ask you, and normally,
I usually don't do this. Or what my first time doing this.
what if she's sucking your dick and she looks up at you and she's like, and it's really good, and she's like, I need some money.
Anything you want. Oh my God! Don't stop now, please. Please don't stop, please. Here, whatever you want.
Bring me
want.
my checkbook.
Do you want me to wire it to you? I'll wire it to you. PayPal. Do you take PayPal?
And then when it's over, you be like, what happened?
What the fuck? Nah, I ain't paying for that shit.
I don't remember that. That was Dre. All right, what about Gigi?
Yes.
Do you have a problem just asking for some money? Now, Gigi's views on money is different, I think.
Oh.
Because I was
Explain.
a stripper.
Okay.
So money falls out the sky. What did?
She said it just falls out the
It
sky.
used to.
Right.
At Magic City, the money fell out the sky. and
Because
you
Gigi
scrape it
said
and put it in the bag.
guys are supposed to pay for shit.
They are.
But pay for what?
Like
Just
everything?
Like, no, not everything. But there are some things that if a guy knows you need it, and he should just provide it.
If your tracks is falling out and he's not like, boo boo, let's get
Let me
that
hear you.
tightened up. You know
So
what
you
I'm saying?
expect the man to pay your rent?
No, I can
Okay.
pay my own rent.
Got it. Okay.
But let's just say that I
Okay.
get into whatever situation.
Right.
Let's say I get locked up.
Okay.
Damn, Gigi, we
I'm
get to get
just saying.
extreme.
Okay.
Let's just say I get locked up because y'all know I be having the weed in the car. So
Yeah, that can happen.
you know, let's just say I get locked up.
Yeah.
And the man that I'm fucking, I call my homegirl, and she like, all right, I'm gonna call you dude, and we gonna get this bail money, and he gonna send that bail money.
Yeah. Of
Right.
course.
No, like extreme case like
Yeah.
that.
Extreme necessities.
Yeah,
yes.
necessities.
Yes.
Things that I really, really, really need. Not something I should be able to provide for myself. Not something that I should be working for myself. But things like if something was to come up and I didn't have it, then the next best person that's going to make sure it's there is the man I'm spreading my legs for. And if not, then I'm shutting my legs forever.
Now, what do you expect for the holidays? Like, say you've been dating somebody is fairly new. Is he supposed to get you a present? Because this is for all the people out there that's in new.
What's fairly new though?
Let's just say it's 3 months.
3 months.
Oh yeah.
That's fairly new, but it's, something.
That's a little consistent.
Yeah, I think a present at 3 months is a nice gesture.
It's a nice gesture.
It don't got to be no
I don't think
grand
it's
present.
I
Yeah.
don't think it's a necessity. I wouldn't be mad. That's kind of the moment.
Yeah.
Around that time, it's like it's only been 3 months, or it's been 3 months. That's kind of like a fine line across. So I wouldn't feel some type of way if he didn't give me something. But if he did get me something, I would love that. I just wouldn't expect for it to be nothing crazy. Like I don't want a Rolex after 3 months.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I do.
I mean, I would want one.
I would want it. I'm not great.
I mean, I would want one, but I'm not expecting a Rolex after 3 months.
Would you look at him differently if he did give you a Rolex?
I would think it was fake.
Right.
I'd be like, this bitch tick.
Like,
Would that make you like somebody more, though, if they got you like an incredible present?
It will help.
I mean, it does help.
It'll light the fire.
It does help.
It'll light
no,
the fire.
I mean, if let's say we're in that middle place that we're not kissing, we're friend zoned, but there's like a thin line that you could be my boyfriend.
Okay.
Getting that gift will take you there.
Yeah, if you get
ahead
the
of the
Rolex,
race.
you might get a kiss on the mouth.
it's official. We together now.
We might.
What if he has green teeth?
Door. No, I can't even be friends with people who have
See, the
green
thing about
teeth.
accepting gifts is sometimes when you accept a big gift too prematurely, then the guy that gives it to you expects some pussy in return, and then we just not.
No.
Well, after 3 months.
That's
Who's
true,
buying a Rolex and you didn't?
I said prematurely.
That's true.
No, guys are buying
Like the guy that bought me the jeans and asked me, can you spend the night with me?
It's a lot of
It was extra.
Yeah, this guy bought me some jeans. And then he was like, can I stay with you? Nigga, no.
No.
You should have bought a hotel room for the night. Instead of some
Yo, they were
jeans.
talking about that today. Dude said, if I pay for you to get your nails done, I'm getting the pussy.
No.
Weird.
No.
Weird.
Guys
What type
shouldn't
of
be
hoes you
paying.
Is it a
to
gel
wear nails
manicure?
done.
Because those can get
Those
expensive.
are expensive. They last
set.
longer. Do you judge a person like based off the first time you have sex with them? Because I feel like sometimes you can't really tell.
No, you can't. I don't
You
think
always
so.
got to give it a
I
second
judge
chance.
them the first time. Like,
No, there's too
I'm
much
judging.
pressure.
The first time can be awkward.
Too much pressure
Yeah.
the first time. You got to at
You
least
don't
give them
know
a
the
second
second
Yeah,
chance.
it's about chemistry.
no, but I feel like the first time it should be one of the best times because
What?
you're feeling each
No.
other. Like you get just it's new and it's
the thrill.
fresh
The
and
thrill
there's
is dope.
a thrill there.
The thrill is dope. I give you the thrill.
And that's why it's a letdown because you got too much hype behind it. That's why it's too
No.
much pressure. You got to give them a second chance.
No, that's okay.
Rotimi, you ever
That's
had any
good
bad
advice.
first experiences? Like you busted too quick or
Not that.
you never busted
Not
quick?
that.
No. I'm Nigerian, so we just a different breed of man, you know.
To last.
Yeah, we go. But no, I think you got to give somebody a second chance because so many we don't know each other. I don't know what you truly like. You know, you don't know what I really like. You
Even
doing
if it was
different
bad,
shit.
I'd definitely give them a second
Not
chance.
even bad. If it's bad, then no. But if it's like, oh, that was cool. Oh, that's cool. It's
could be
chemistry.
better.
It could be better, but
Right.
then it's like it becomes chemistry. You know.
What makes a girl whack in bed?
You just lay like a starfish and just don't do shit. You just stay there and I like talking. I like choking and shit like that. So, but you want to know that you'll be scared to do that because you don't know if I like it. So, different things. You know what I mean?
Wait, you like her to choke you?
No, I like choking. And
Nice.
if you don't want to know, I don't know if she like it. She wouldn't know if I like doing it. You know,
Right.
different things.
You
like
gotta
that.
test it out a little.
You got to test it out. So
Put your hand right here.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about the first time.
Move up a little.
That's the worst thing about the first time for me is that I gotta coach them. Like,
Yeah.
here, put your hand on my face.
Damn, you slapped the shit out yourself.
No, I'm serious.
Damn, Stephanie, take it easy. Did that sound like a hard slap?
Slap the shit
No,
out
I swear.
yourself.
No,
Shit
I
loud as hell.
swear. I have to put my hand in a guy's hand to put it in my
Oh, so you
hair.
guide it.
Yeah, I definitely do for sure. That's the only part that I could do without with sleeping with somebody new.
Do tracks
gotta learn
matter?
each
Like if a
other.
girl has tracks in her
No,
hair,
no,
do you
no,
care
no.
about any of that?
No,
Like
as long as it looks good.
she'd be like, don't pull that shit like that.
No, I'm cool. I'm not tripping.
You all right, Stephanie? You slapped your shoulder.
She said,
Nah, it feels good. I like that shit. Hello, I like it. I'm like taking the guy's hand and I'm slapping myself harder with his big man hands. Like I like the rough shit, so it's hard. Like
What if
I
he
was with
smacks you
somebody.
too hard?
is there such thing?
No,
Oh.
no,
You got a handprint.
no. Especially drinking, like drinking moments.
Look at Gigi.
like that?
I mean,
You like that?
I'm getting handprints in my face.
I don't want to
Yes.
get beat up.
You like
You
it?
can pull my
don't
hair.
wanna
I
get beat
can't.
up.
You can choke me.
I like choking,
Choking.
yeah, but not
But-
slapping.
yeah.
I like
do
slapping.
not- do not
I like
smack my
slapping,
ass.
spitting, choking,
So you
all of
spit
that.
it- I don't
want
hair
no spit.
pulling.
Don't
You know,
beat me
I don't
up.
wear a weave. I don't put fake hair in, so pull my hair,
Yeah,
like wrap it around
like
your
it rough.
hand.
Yeah,
I like that.
A slap
But not
might,
all the time.
A slap might set me back. If somebody slap me, I might be like,
I like it.
Yeah, you can choke
I
me
was
and pull my
there,
hair,
but now
don't
you gotta
slap
start
me.
back over.
No, but I mean, you can't slap me in morning sex. You know what I mean? That's the stuff you do in the nighttime.
Drunk sex. Drunk
Slap me
sex.
at
Yeah,
night.
Give it
Drunk
time to
sex?
heal before we
Yeah,
get up.
exactly.
Okay, drunk sex, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
like the morning is more of a passionate thing. You know, like you're going to kiss each other, but you're not because you're scared.
Can he be like, you
there's
dumb
morning
hoe, you
breath.
fucking whore, and say
Nah,
something?
I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like that?
I like, bitch. I curse a lot in bed. Like I say a lot of motherfuckers and shit like that.
And that's a turn on.
So,
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
but don't call me a whore. You could, a slut. You could get away with.
What
slut.
about,
Yeah,
like,
you gotta say you're my
hoe
slut.
and
like
whore?
my slut.
Yeah, like my
my
slut. Exactly.
What if he's like, you
could get
dirty little homeless bitch?
I'm like, what kind of role playing is it? You're in my condo right now.
It's my
So
crib. Like,
My crib. You're homeless.
You're not gonna play
I don't know where you live.
you gotta play along though.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, yes, can I stay here
yes.
tonight?
I don't like dirty either because I'm so crazy about cleansiness. I don't like dirty. Don't call me
So don't call you dirty?
And you,
But we don't mean it that way though.
Can he say sucia? Does that sound better?
No. What kind of Puerto Rican men are you sleeping with, Angela?
I got an A in Spanish in high school. Thank you. I know a lot.
No, like there's not. I think a guy could get away with slut, bitch, not whore, not hoe.
No.
I'll be like, wait, who you talking to? Hold on.
What if it's good though?
Would you stop it if it was good?
If it was good, I might do an eye roll, like
Curse him out after. Wait till it's over and they be like, nigga, don't you ever call me no motherfucker.
Like, can we talk for a minute? And then, Sarah, what about you? What if you're in bed with a guy and he calls you a hoe or a slut?
No. I like my bitch, you know. Like he said, if you put a my in front of it, not my hoe though.
No.
nah, not my hoe. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Slut, right? Like you can get on away with my little slut, little nasty.
Yeah.
My nasty bitch. Oh, wait. Sarah, has a guy ever asked you, like, has they ever been like, so what was Lil Wayne like in bed?
Oh
my God.
Really?
A man has
Has a guy ever asked you that?
Hell no. They do ask some really ridiculous questions
About him?
but not that. No, they just be like, you know, can you still listen to his music? Like, like what? That pays the bills. Of course I listen
to it every
like, don't you? Like,
Every word.
Right, no ceilings too.
What if y'all are making love and he puts on like How to Love or something? Is that weird?
Oh, that's a little weird.
Oh, that like if you're having sex with
It's
a
on
guy
Pandora.
and even
Pandora.
like,
That actually has happened before.
Oh, hell
no,
no.
of course it has.
But hold on,
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in bed with a guy and somebody I slept with comes on the radio.
Did they know? Did they know the guy?
Sometimes.
No,
I'm telling you, the one I told him.
Be like, I just
we're
took
like
a
sleeping
lotto.
and we got like music choice. We got music choice playing in the background, and boom, the guy, and we just had an argument about if I should go see the guy because he's in town.
And then his song
We're
come
like
on.
sleeping together, and music choice, a picture of him and the song.
Fun
and like,
facts.
And it's fun fact.
in the middle of me sucking his dick. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh Lord.
Now you gotta change the channel.
Does his dick go limp or is it
Nah, he was fine. He went.
frack?
What about my friend was like, yo, what do you do when there's two guys in a picture that you slept with and you slept with them both?
You just bow
Or
your
there's
head
more
and change.
than one guy in the picture that you slept
You
with.
like
I'm
it?
like, you like it?
Double
girl?
tap.
like-
Right? That's a good.
Look, since I double tapped, I'm gonna double tap.
Crazy.
No, but the industry is small. That
It's
can
really
happen.
small. No, yeah.
That can happen.
And
What
you-
if the caption is we done fuck some of the same bitches?
I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna act like I didn't see it.
It's
Like,
not
you know,
just-
I follow 2,000 people. I didn't see
But
that.
it's not just an industry thing. Like people gotta let that industry thing go. Like when you was in high school, if you was in the band, you was fucking the color guard. If you was on, the football team, you was fucking the cheerleaders. You stayed in your circle.
Right, exactly.
So-
I
True
agree
shit.
with that.
Very true.
Rotimi, have you had a lot of threesomes? You have? How does that get set off? Now, I've had a couple of people tell me that they're trying to figure out how to have a threesome. Do you suggest it or do the women suggest it?
It's been half and half. Half and half. But I'm usually with somebody who wants to do that. So she'll get another girl. She'll be the one to say, oh, she's pretty. Let's bring her back.
Could you date a woman who doesn't do that, or do you think that's a necessity?
Yeah. I wouldn't want it in my relationship because then it causes a lot of issues. It causes insecurity sometimes, and you know what I mean. And my boy's dealing with that now, actually. So he's like, "Yo, he got caught texting the
threesome girl.
Threesome girl.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that.
No,
That's one of the rules.
right. So it kind of
No communication.
I don't want to deal with that. I don't want that as a birthday gift. Nothing. I just want that. That's just fun. You know what I mean?
So that's not a girl you could be serious with, is what you're saying.
No, I can be, but I personally don't want to do it because it would just cause
Damn, so you don't even want to really do threesomes.
in a relationship.
Not in a relationship.
Not in a relationship. In terms of everything else.
What if
hell
she
yeah,
was
it's dope.
really, she was cool with it? Like you followed the rules, you were respectful, you wasn't on your homeboy shit, but you know what I mean? And she
Would
was
I do
cool.
it?
Would you be okay with it
I would
in a
never
relationship?
I would never bring it up.
Right.
If she brings it up as a let's do it, then
So
yeah.
if it was something she wanted to do.
If she wanted to do it, I'll never bring that up in a relationship. I think that's too much.
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
What about you, Sarah? What do you think? If a guy asked you to do a threesome, are you with it?
I've done it before, but to me, we have to be in a really serious relationship.
Really?
To be able to have that trust to where it's no insecurities and we're not tripping. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Because you can't just do that with anybody.
Did you want to do it, or did you do it because he wanted to do it?
I wanted to do it.
Oh, okay.
Ow.
Hey. Dope shit.
I mean, I didn't bring it up, but it wasn't like he coerced me or like
Right.
I did it for him. Like, because if you're doing it for him, then that's all kinds of problems.
That's the problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's most of the time too, though. With
Yeah, that's
today.
not gonna work.
And so now, if you are having threesomes in your relationship, is it okay for you to be with the girl without him around?
No.
Okay, what if he's okay with it? Do you want to do it, or does he
No.
need to be involved?
I'm not into just girls
Just
like that.
It's got to be okay.
Yeah.
It's an
It's a
experience.
sexual
Yeah,
thing.
It's an
like
experience. Yeah.
it's like foreplay or toys or what. It's like, you know.
it's a prop.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, Gigi, I remember you saying y'all were looking for a girlfriend. Is that still true?
No.
No more? She said no.
I was just talking shit. You know I'm a shit talker. It would be some, to let the, to make, this is the thing. The guy is his eyes are going to wander, so I feel like if you dangle it in front of him, then he won't have no reason to leave. But no.
Doesn't work.
No, that don't work.
But is it still, but still you can have threesomes in your relationship?
Well, yeah, of course.
All
We
right.
haven't since we got back together, but it's been a topic of discussion.
Like, all right, and we back on track. Can we get back to how you
Yeah.
Hey, Gigi.
We like to collect them. We like to have threesomes when we collect passport stamps. So maybe we might be going on a trip soon and we can make that happen. But other than
You
that,
don't be iffy about that. Like, I feel like, so that's a good question. Do you want to know the girl so that you can at least know what type
well,
of
see, this is the
chick she
thing. When
is?
I've indulged in foreign relations, as I like to call it,
You import it.
I just never went in. Like, I'm gonna let that girl do everything to me,
Right.
and I'm not really gonna do much to her, but a little tinkle tinkle. I'm not really gonna put my mouth on her or
Tinkle.
anything like that. I'm gonna let her do all the work. So
That's how it works. Okay.
yeah, that's how you be safe.
What do you say about that, Sarah? Because I could tell you had some.
Do you know the girl?
I'm like her. I just want to know and make sure she's okay. Like,
okay.
I don't know what you be doing when I'm, you know what I'm saying?
That's
I mean,
real.
you really never know anyway.
You don't. Yeah.
But I
never
would
know.
like to at least have been around you a few times. Like, I feel like I'm a good judge of character or have a sense of,
I mean, I guess it's
You
just
know.
the same as having a one night stand.
right.
It
which
is.
I-
That's
No,
how I
it really
look at
is. It really
I'll
is.
never have to see
It
this
really
bitch
is.
again. And I know she'll never see my nigga again. Because that bitch is in Dominican.
So you prefer that?
Somewhere.
You prefer that?
I mean, I would prefer not having to see the girl again versus it being one
Being
of
a-
my homegirls.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Oh
they
my
could get
God, but
awkward.
there's
That-
so
that
much
gets complicated.
HIV and AIDS in Dominican Republic. I couldn't even imagine having sex with somebody over there. I couldn't.
It's here too.
Protected?
It's
No,
it protected.
how do you protect
yourself.
No, I don't even want your mouth on me. No.
You could still get herpes with.
You can get
protection.
all types of shit from your mouth.
And you can get all type of shit anywhere. New York, Atlanta,
Anywhere
Detroit,
in the world.
LA,
Exactly.
Cali. You can get it anywhere.
I would have way too much anxiety to do it in a foreign country. Just way too much anxiety. Whoa. Like,
Rotimi,
oh my God.
have you ever had a scare? Like a condom broke and you was nervous?
Kind of broke. Yeah, nervous. Yeah.
Shit.
That
That must
shit's
be a
the
terrible
worst.
feeling.
Oh, it's
Don't
the
you know when
worst.
a condom breaks though? You can't feel it?
Now if you drunk as hell, no.
Oh.
Sometimes it's like,
You feel like she might have broke it on purpose?
nah, chill. Nah, I was in college. I was like in college, and we were just, it was just a wild night. And so you just didn't. I didn't even remember that they did. I just opened it. I was like, oh shit, there's a hole in this shit.
Right. Mine comes nowhere in here.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, it was kind of crazy.
My pants nowhere in here.
It was kind of crazy.
So did you go get tested?
Yeah, you had to, of course, but it's just
Get her a
shit
plan
happens.
B?
Yeah.
She like, I ain't taking that shit. Do you feel like you got to be more careful now, though? I mean, obviously now you got hit
Yeah.
song on the radio. You're on Power, hit show.
Yeah.
Do you feel like now, okay, things have changed?
You gotta put
I
your
gotta
guard up a little more.
Of course,
Definitely.
of course. My team, my circle, the people I deal with, like
Not just with bitches, but with everybody around you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. Like I'm focused, especially now. It's too crucial of a time to like play around. So.
You think it's better for you to be single, or would you rather be in a relationship?
I battle that. I think right now it's best for me to be single. But ideally, I would want a relationship so I can just focus on what I have to do and just focus on one person and just have somebody that, understands and is cool.
You believe in monogamy?
Yeah, I do. It's hard, obviously, but I believe it's something that I would truly want, yeah.
Because I've heard people say monogamy just isn't natural.
Because again, like my family is Nigerian, so I have uncles who have 3-4 wives, and they look at me like, "Yo, Rotimi, what are you doing? You're a fine boy now. You know what I mean? You can get me, man.
Fine boy.
Yeah, you're a fine boy. So what are you doing? So,
You're a girl, young man.
I should be on my third. So like, he's like, "What's wrong with you?" So, and I'll tell him about one person, and he'll just be like,
"Where's the rest?"
Yeah, what's going on? So it's just different cultures believe in different things, but. I think honestly, it's harder. I think it's harder for a man to do it because nature and naturally we like options. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's just our instinct, but it's a conscious decision to, not make that decision. That's when you let love win and all that stuff. All that stuff.
Nice.
So. But yeah, it's different.
Don't that make y'all want to download that mixtape right now?
I love
Royal Wednesdays, RotimiMusic.com.
Yes, Royal Wednesday.
But nah,
His mic just went limp.
I said, shut up, nigga. But yeah, nah, I think I would prefer that for sure.
So if you get in a relationship, when we talking about this question, how soon do you start posting or letting people know?
Would you post her?
Would you post
No,
it? Yeah.
I wouldn't.
What if she wanted you to? Is she like, listen, all these bitches leaving comments. You need to let these bitches know that you're in a relationship. Do you say my girl this, my girl that, or is it on a low? And
I want to protect it, man. Everything else is to the people.
Stephanie raised her hand. She raised her hand.
You want to keep it sacred.
I want to keep it sacred.
I think
That's
when you start posting up your lover on the internet is when you fucking it up.
It's
You're fucking
the worst decision to do.
Yeah, it's the worst decision.
Yeah.
Because once people start knowing your business, that's when they start hating on you.
Hating and then trying to talk to the person and all
They be like,
this. And
Rotimi tried to talk to me last week.
Yeah, I feel like you should keep your
just said hi.
relationship to yourself as long as you can.
Man, I think
It'll be more greater.
1,000%.
It's natural to be excited and want to share that you're happy, but in the world that we live in right now, you can't do that. You have
especially
to keep it to
in
yourself.
this business.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the industry, like I regret. Even me being in the industry and my ex-boyfriend not being in the industry, I regret posting him up on the internet. I regret it.
I liked it.
He got more followers.
You know?
I did what's happening.
No, it's funny because once girls started, because I'm a look for a guy. You know what I mean? Angela, you're a look. Gee, you're a look. No, not even trying to flex. And girls, you pull out this guy that nobody ever seen before. Now he's with you. Girls take an interest. Like, if Stephanie's fucking with him, he must be fucking.
Let me check for him.
He must have good dick, or he must be rich.
Right.
He's amazing, Or
they're like,
he was the invisible
let me
man.
take Stephanie's dude from her, okay?
Yeah,
Just
I can't
stupid.
stand this bitch. Watch me take her man. Exactly,
Yeah.
And that's just stuff that can be avoided.
But Rotimi, what if your girl is like, so you're not gonna post us? Like, you just not gonna act like you have a girl? What if it's her birthday? She's like, I can't get an Instagram shout out.
Like, why do you want that? Like, what does it have to do with what's?
Maybe she wants people to know you have a girl.
But why does that matter? Why?
I don't know. Maybe make her feel more
That's
secure.
the conversation I
She
have.
want to get her followers
It's
up.
That's what I'm
okay
saying,
to
like,
let
why-
people know
That's
you're
his
taken.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
That would be his response.
Why is that?
Why is that important?
Why is that important? Do you understand? Like, people
I
are
agree
paying
with that.
attention to what's happening, so it becomes a different thing. Like, then it'd be like, are you ready for that? Are you know what I mean? So it's just why do you want that? Just enjoy the moment.
Oh no, but what we guys are always like, you don't show me no love on Instagram.
Yeah, that's whack.
That's
though.
a
You
female
don't
trait.
never
that's-
post me up.
that's like
you
whack,
post up
though.
all these other niggas promoters.
Yeah.
You post up all
That's
these
whack,
people I
though.
work with.
That's a female trait.
Yeah,
But you don't post me up. I've gotten that. Oh my god.
That's
But I do
corny.
think
It's so
it's
corny.
respectable to let people know you are taken. Like,
Right.
okay,
I agree with
have
that.
a man.
You don't have to post a
but
picture
you
of
don't
your
have
man.
to know who he
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
Yeah,
I agree
yeah.
with that.
But then people
That's
start
the
trying
best
to
way
dig.
to go.
You're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Y'all can figure. Y'all can look.
Y'all can dig.
Well, Gigi, you've let everybody know about your situation and that you
Not
have a
right
man.
away.
Not right away.
Okay.
So when did
who he was?
Yeah, what made you decide that okay, I can do that now?
I think he kind of wanted me to on the low. I really do.
Right.
And I still don't I don't post a lot of pictures of us. I never really did. In the very beginning of our relationship, I would never say who he was.
Mm-hmm.
I would always just call him Mr. Big.
Yep.
And
Sex in the City.
Yeah, I think I'm Carrie. But I think it was probably after we were maybe like 2 years in, it was his birthday, and I added him on a birthday post. But I didn't post a picture, but like I added him. I think that was when it was like out there that that's who I was dating. But
damn.
I never.
Did you feel like that made other chicks want him? Since we were all talking about that.
Yes, it becomes more appealing.
Give her look.
It becomes
Give her
more
look. They
appealing.
know the type of bitch you are. They know the type of moves you making. They know the type of man that you want to have, and they want that. And he could be a piece of shit nigga who's going to jail, and girls are still.
Are you
gonna
talking
want
about
him.
your? Are you talking about your ex?
Right.
No,
That was fucked up.
Well,
I'm just saying.
not just that. Bitches love a man who have a girlfriend.
No shit.
They feel like,
No
oh,
shade.
if he's capable of
Doing that for her, then what can he? What will he do for me?
Yeah.
Bitch, nothing.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
Stephanie had said previously she don't even want girls to know. Like we were like, oh, how's he in bed? She's like, oh, he's all right. He's not that good.
Yup,
Because she
I will
don't want
lie.
guys to know that her man.
No,
got-
if a girl asks me like, "Girl, is the dick good?" Nah, it's alright. He comes fast. It's alright. It's okay. I love him.
right. Because she don't want to be like, it's amazing.
Mind blowing.
But you don't want nobody to know.
I don't know.
Do guys
Unless
talk
it's my
like that
best
with each
friend.
other about girls? Like, do you be like, man, I had the most amazing pussy last night?
Yeah.
Guys do that.
They do that. In a second.
I do that with my best
In a second.
friends.
Yeah, with your boys, like your
Right.
boys. you know?
Yeah.
What if that girl turns out to be like serious later? Do you feel like, damn, I shouldn't have told him?
No.
No, because now they know why he sprung,
Now
because
they
she got
know.
the good pussy.
Man, my friend married this guy, and she had told all of us in the beginning, she was like, man, his dick is so little.
And then she married him?
Every time I see them together, I'd be like, man, I feel so bad.
She married.
I'd be
must
like,
know
damn,
what
she
he's
married a
doing
little
with
dick guy. You know, we be in group chats like, damn,
You see how she swears she fly with her little dick husband.
Her little dick ass husband.
they look happy, but his dick little.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why sometimes you can't tell people stuff like that, though. You know, you got to keep it to
Because
yourself.
you never know.
Right.
That's funny.
Like you listen, I've had guys that I know tell me, you know, oh yeah, I'm dating this girl, whatever. I fucked with her, she a hoe, but whatever. And then they end up,
being-
3 months later,
Yeah.
she pregnant by him.
and you be
Damn.
like, shit, that's the same girl you was talking about.
Baby
That?
mama a hoe.
Right.
I mean, what is a hoe nowadays anyway?
That's a good question.
What is a hoe?
That's
That's a
see,
really
okay,
good
this is how I
question.
feel about it. I feel like this brings up the Amber Rose situation with the slut walk, right? Because you defended that campaign.
Well, the actual campaign, you know, because
I just feel
of where
like-
it derived from. So, and I do think it's good that she brought attention to it. People donated money, you know,
Right.
toward women who
Yeah.
don't want to come forward about being raped and stuff
So
like
do
that.
you feel like she was the right person to be the face of that campaign?
I think it would have been great for her to team up with somebody else.
Yeah.
And
Because for me, she made the slut walk all about slut shamming, and that's not
Exactly.
what it was about.
Exactly.
You know
Oh,
what
she
I mean?
changed
well, it was about that as
It was
well.
about that, but a bunch
But-
of other things too.
Yeah. I think that the message got lost, and a lot of people didn't understand where it derived from, because it would have been great if she would have teamed up with somebody that was completely opposite of who she is, that could spread that message, or somebody that is a voice that can say, look, you know, I was raped and I reported it, and I was treated like I was, you know,
Like it was my fault.
like it was
because
my
of what I
fault
was
because of what I
wearing.
had on.
yeah.
That would have been powerful to me to have
That's
somebody.
what the slut walk is for.
right.
Yeah, but
so
that message wasn't delivered.
But
the
what
way
is the
that it was
definition of
supposed
a
to.
hoe? If you could define what a hoe is.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's the reason for why you're having sex. Because you could be somebody who just loves to have sex, but if you're out here and it's for some status, some attention, some money, some other things.
So I could sit at the table in the club with you and your boy.
Yeah, I feel like
you know
that's
what
where
I'm saying?
VIP
I feel
then.
like
for some likes
You
or
fucking for a
follow.
likes and
VIP then.
follow.
Yeah, that's just doing too much.
All right, Gigi, what's the definition of a hoe?
I mean,
She did it up.
that Henny got me a little.
Okay, girl.
I agree.
I'm not gonna tell everybody what you said about Henny earlier.
Please. Oh, about me putting.
Yeah.
She said Henny help you get fucked in the ass better.
Wow.
maybe I'll try that.
I was like, vodka don't do that for you. She was like, no, it's a Henny.
Henny makes you a shiro.
Chase the rabbit. What is it?
Shiro?
Chase the rabbit.
I don't know. I may switch to Henny, you guys. This might work for me.
All right, we're off track. What's the definition of a hoe?
Well, I agree. I mean, it's all about your reason. It's about your drive. It's about why you're out here being this crazy ass whore. Like, are you doing it just for nothing? Are you fucking just to be fucking? Like, are you doing pointless fucking? If this fucking is getting you nowhere in life, then you shouldn't be doing
So
this
fucking should get you somewhere in life.
But you
Because some people might say that's the definition.
Exactly. That's the opposite of what she just said. For sure.
That's crazy.
For sure.
All right, Sarah, what's your definition of a hoe?
Stephanie?
I mean, not Stephanie. Sorry, Sir Hennessy. Stephanie, what's your definition of a hoe? Sorry.
I think a hoe
I said that and I was like, Sarah.
A hoe in 2015 is a woman who has a price on her pussy. She will fuck you for a handbag. She will fuck you for some money. She will fuck you to get her bills
So what about
paid.
the girls that fuck
hoe.
for free? That's okay.
No, they hoes too, but that's a different
Everybody's a hoe.
level. That's a different level of hoe. Now, if you're just dating and you sleep and you're sleeping with somebody and you're sleeping with that one person for a while and then it doesn't work out and you end up sleeping with somebody else, you're not being a hoe. You're just testing the waters.
Yeah.
You're enjoying your fruits. You know what I mean? But another hoe, a woman who's married and she's fucking with a nigga for a handbag.
Yeah, that's being
fucking
a hoe.
with a nigga because she wants to be a bartender. You know what I mean? Like,
What?
No, I'm just saying.
I want that bartender. I want to be a star tender. Let me just get some pussy, even though I
So
got a
fucking
husband
for
at
a
home.
purpose makes you a hoe.
Yeah, I just feel like
With ulterior motives.
Yeah,
Ulterior motives.
But then
or
some
if you
people
sleep-
say you out here fucking and you ain't getting nothing.
But if you're fucking and not getting nothing, at least have emotions in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be with somebody you like because you're having good conversation with them. You're going to dinners with them. You're getting to know each other, and you end up having sex. That's a normal thing as
That's
a human.
normal, but when
And
you're
that's the
fucking
way
just to
you're
be
supposed
fucking,
to be sleeping.
then you're a hoe.
But if you're fucking because you got drunk in the club and you're hanging out at the table and you bounce with the security and you got fucked in the back of
You're a hoe.
the van, you know what I mean? You're a hoe. You
If you fucking the squad just
you know what I
because
mean?
you're a hoe.
If you're selling pussy, you're
you
a hoe.
fucking your homegirl's
You know what I mean?
boyfriend, you're a hoe.
fucking your homegirl's boyfriend.
Now
you're
I would
a
love to
hoe.
hear from a man, Rotimi.
Yeah.
Ho-Timmy.
Hoe
What makes
Timmy?
a
Damn.
what makes a woman a hoe?
Or if it's a one night stand, are you judging?
Nah, because I feel like, and to answer your question, I think energy is dope. If you have a certain type of
Chemistry.
energy, certain energy, chemistry, if it's flowing, then you can't judge it. I judge what happens after that.
Yeah.
So that's what makes me judge it. But the actual, like we're vibing, we're having a good time, and then it's like,
Don't fuck up his one night
It goes
stands.
down,
but
it goes
Yeah, it goes down, it goes down. So
When it goes down,
But what? So what is a hoe?
I think a woman or a dude that just compromises their morals over and over and over and over again sexually. That they just
I don't think men can be hoes because they
don't?
have a
Girl.
No,
No, men can definitely be hoes.
Definitely.
They
Men
have
are super
They could be
hoes.
promiscuous, you know what I mean? But a hoe, it's like it
No, men
sounds so
can-
empty. It sounds
Hoe.
like like a deep passage.
But you just said somebody with a
Hoe.
thought that just got passed around the industry.
Yeah,
That's
that could
a
be a
hoe.
male
It's
thought.
the same
That's
thing.
a hoe.
That's the
think
same
it's a hoe?
thing.
Yeah.
Yes. I know
think hoe
somebody
is like a
who
bitch
loves,
thing.
Maybe the
Mad
term,
bitches.
the term, but I think the meaning is the same. He said what?
I said men can be bitches.
100%, yeah.
But I think men is okay. It's lots of I know we live in a world where everything is equal and
pull me on.
women
She
work
having some more
today.
Hennessy. She about to get.
But I think
go.
Anal.
I think because a man's because a man's genital organs are on the outside. You know what
It
I
doesn't
mean?
matter. It's still
It's
the
a little-
reason. Because I know somebody who
Some girls' vaginas
loves
flap
fucking
outside.
celebrity chicks.
Oh, God.
Because then now he's
Oh,
a
that's
groupie,
true.
a thought, and a
That's
hoe.
true.
Like,
That's
you know,
No, there's definitely yes in this industry male groupie niggas who want to fuck these girls because of their status. That's true.
That's a hoe.
He's a hoe.
I'm gonna tell you
groupie.
what I think a hoe is, and in my opinion, I think you can do whatever you want to do as long as you're safe and you're single.
Right.
I
Yes.
think a hoe is somebody who fucks their friend's man.
Yes.
That's supposed to be your homegirl, and you fucking her man or her husband. That makes you a hoe.
Yeah, you a hoe if I can't leave you alone with my guy.
Right. If I can't trust you around my man, then you a hoe.
Are you a hoe if you fucking with your ex's friend? Y'all not together no more. You're done, but they're cool.
Separately, like you didn't know?
No, they're friends. I mean, listen.
Or you may not have necessarily met that person through him. You know what I'm saying? They're just.
But I think stuff like that happens all the time.
Not
I don't think that makes you a hoe.
I'm not talking about, you know.
I don't
they
think
got each other's number. They hit each other up once in a while. I'm not talking about.
I don't think that makes you a hoe.
I don't think that makes you a hoe.
Especially when you're.
If you're not with him no more, you can, you can't help like who you.
If your ex is popular, he knows everybody. What are you supposed to do?
Can't help who you end up with.
You know what I mean? What are you supposed to do?
And if he's taking you seriously and he really cares about you, any guy that's with you and he cares about you, you're not a hoe to him.
Right.
What if it was best friends and like
best friends?
That's not best friend.
That's bad.
5 years apart. You dated him and you meet the best friend 5 years later.
No, that happens all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Best friend.
That happens all the time.
No, I'm just kidding.
Were they best friends while you were dating?
Yeah.
That means he wanted her all
Then
along.
you didn't just meet him. If
in
we're
that
not really
way.
dating, then if I've never met your best friend.
No. It's the best friend, but you see him 5 years later. You broke up with his best friend 5 years ago.
Are
I
they
don't
still
think that
best
makes you a
friends?
hoe.
Are they still
Unless you
best
chronically
friends?
do that.
Yeah, you chronically do it.
Now, brothers might make you a hoe.
You're talking about a particular situation because you're thinking a little too hard.
No.
You
He was weighing his options. No, he was weighing his options on how he wanted it to go when you said, are they still best friends or not?
Yeah. So I'm saying, like, do you feel like if they're still best friends, would you do it?
No.
Okay.
And they throw that best friend word around loosely. I'm talking about real best friends.
I never heard no
Real
guy
best
say nobody's their best friend either.
Don't best friend.
Well, you know.
I never heard Young Thug say that.
You better.
You know, they throw brother around. Oh, that's my brother.
That's my bro.
That's my brother.
Oh, bro
they
and
throw that
twin.
around
Bro
way
and
too
twin.
much.
Bro and twin. Like,
Twin.
You don't even know each other's last name.
I really just think that like if
weird.
you fuck dudes and you don't have no morals or care about like friendships, I just think really what makes I think you can sleep with whoever you want. Just be safe.
Yeah.
Right? Be single. Don't have a man and running all crazy and buck wild. But as long as it's you doing what you want to do and it ain't affecting nobody or hurting nobody, you good.
yeah, I agree with that.
That's all.
I agree with that.
Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Are
Well,
hoes still winning?
yes.
Hoes win forever.
Winning, girl. Listen,
I
I
think
did
that phase is going out.
no.
They getting divorced. They getting sidelined. That's going out. It's not in
But
there.
the regular chick is getting that too. That's just the new hoes on the come up.
So you think the good girls winning now?
I'm not saying the good girls are winning, but I think the hoes played themselves.
I think the independent girls who ain't hoeing are winning.
Yeah.
I think the girls who got it, like, look, I got my own car,
strong women.
I got my own house,
Yeah.
I got my own job, I got my own
I'm not gonna lie, I
money.
be tired of paying for my own shit sometimes.
Me too, though. I feel you.
Or like Monica
Sometimes
said.
I be like, okay, do I gotta keep buying my own Chanel bags?
Or like Monica said, the real one's always been in.
Right, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, I
Shout
agree.
out, Monica.
But it do feel good to know that like I ain't, I could buy my own house,
That's right.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
dope.
my own
That's
shoes,
super
and my
dope.
own bags and everything. So
That's super dope.
all good. All right, well, Rotimi, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
y'all for having me.
I've been
This is
trying to
fun.
get him to come up here for a while. I thought he was nervous, but
Nah, not at all. That's fun.
you held it down.
Yeah,
When is
that's good.
Power starting again?
We start back up in May.
Okay.
That's
We
too
film.
long.
We filming right now. We halfway through filming. But we end filming March.
Okay. So you're in film in March. You're back up in May.
Back up in May.
The mixtape is available now.
Yeah, Rotimi
What-
Music. It's doing very, very well. And we just found out that Lotto's the #1 added song on radio.
You know that's my song
Yeah.
too. This song is super catchy.
Yeah, thank you.
And the
sir.
video, if you haven't had a chance to see the video.
Yeah, it was dope.
We were talking about debating earlier. Do you consider yourself a singer or a rapper? Because you do a little bit of both,
He's a
right?
singer.
No, I'm a singer. If you
I
listen,
thought I heard you played some stuff before, and I thought you were rapping.
No, he's a singer.
No,
Maybe it
I
was
sing.
somebody else on there rapping.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But no, it was I sang. So, and I love that because the curiosity of like, yo, can he really do this?
Mm-hmm.
Is he dope for real? Is what's making people tune into it.
Really fuck with you.
Yeah, you know, and then they hear it and they're like, oh shit, this is dope as fuck. So
Right.
So it's a blessing, man. Yeah, but it's true R&B.
Plus, he be taking his shirt off and stuff. You know, that's
I mean, I be
important.
doing
That's
that sometimes.
nice.
Yeah, look.
Stephanie said, that's nice.
That's nice.
Could you be with a
Stephanie's
guy
like, do it
could you be
now.
with a guy who wasn't in shape?
Me? Yeah, I don't. I think I think from now on I have a certain standard of where a guy's health should be at, and no, I want my guy to have a nice body right now. I want the toned chest and the
You must have
abs.
just found something out.
No, I mean, not to talk about, but my ex-boyfriend's body, he was frail. He didn't have an athletic body.
Okay.
And I think my body's pretty awesome. It looks good with an athletic body type.
Look good in pictures, right? And on video.
It was a match, the perfect match.
Does that matter to you, Sarah?
No.
If a guy's
Honestly,
in shape?
Skinny or in shape is cool. I'm not with the chubby.
No, me either. I
I can't do that. But I don't mind if you're like super skinny.
What about a
Me
big old
either. I
pot
don't mind
belly?
that either.
No, I just said I can't do.
Or frail with a
I
stomach.
can't
That's
do a
weird.
beer
That's a little
belly.
weird.
I can't do none of
Or
belly,
loose
nothing.
pecs.
Maybe once we're together for a long time and
he
like we
gets it.
grow old and I get fat too, then that's cool.
Fat
But
together.
like not when we first getting together.
No.
What about you, Gigi? Does that matter?
I mean, I don't need like no bodybuilder, but I don't want Fat Albert either.
It's nice
And
regular.
I'm about to dedicate my whole life to my fitness. So, like, I need my man to be a beast. I need motivation. You know what I mean? I'm a slacker right now.
Yeah, because if he's fat,
You don't even go to the gym.
now.
Stephanie's
I
like,
haven't gone
get
to
in
the
the
gym
gym.
in 3 years. No, but I'm dedicating my whole life
You
to
haven't
my
gone to the gym in
fitness.
3 years?
In 3 years, I haven't gone to
And
the
I'm
gym.
sure there's one in your building.
so you about to start.
There's a luxury gym.
That's
in
a
my
damn
building.
shame.
Wow.
I just got a
No, but
treadmill in my basement. I just bought a rowing
I got in
machine.
lipo and I diet, so it's not like I be eating
Yeah,
burgers all the time.
Okay, so-
you know what I mean? So I, you give and take. But I'm dedicating my whole life to my fitness.
That's your,
So you're gonna
that's
start
your
working out.
2016.
yeah, and I'm gonna document
Resolution?
it. I'm gonna document my struggles because I know I'm gonna be
My struggles.
struggling in the beginning.
You know, you got a trainer and everything already?
Yeah, I have a personal trainer. I have somebody recording it, and I'm gonna be like, Dad, it's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be really good.
Are you gonna
I'm
give up
gonna
drinking?
cry. Yeah, I'm gonna give up
Really?
drinking too.
She lying. She drinking every
is
week.
No,
all
but
the
I
calories.
will drink once in a while. I'm not gonna give up drinking forever because I'm gonna not smoke weed anymore.
Oh.
So I need some kind of vice.
Are you gonna stop smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop smoking cigarettes. I'm gonna stop smoking cigarettes in just a couple days. I've already started to prepare for that.
Rotimi just look like whatever.
Nah, I'm gonna try.
All three, just like
That's a
that.
lot.
That's a lot.
Cold turkey.
True,
No, I'm gonna
true.
stop pork. I'm gonna stop.
Damn.
I already stopped. I ate my last meal at Peter Luger.
Your last
yesterday.
meal.
Yeah, like
jail.
Jesus.
It's gonna feel like jail.
I just want to
it
say
is,
this. I just want to
Yeah.
say Stephanie is crazy for the record.
I sip my Henny.
Right.
No, but I have somebody that's gonna prep my meals. I'm gonna try not to eat outside. But I'm not eating. I'm gonna eat meat still. I'm just not eating red meat, and I'm not eating pork. I'm gonna eat chicken.
I don't eat red meat or pork, and I don't eat seafood.
It's not hard, right?
Yeah, all she eats is chicken.
I do. I eat chicken and vegetables.
Yeah.
Took all the chicken at the.
Yeah, I did.
I'm getting older.
We had a dinner with Chef Roble, and they had to make chicken just for me because I ain't eat the
She
rest of
took
the stuff.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
No,
took
I
everything.
didn't.
Yeah,
You
left-
had plenty of food.
I had to fight you for your pieces.
He was like, but all I had was chicken. Now I don't appreciate if I'm at the table. There's seafood. You have
It's not
ribs.
their fault. You bougie.
No, but I'm saying he had all this other food to choose from.
So why you want my chicken?
Right.
It's terrible.
I was like, "Do you want some chicken?" Because I was just trying to be nice. He said, "Yeah." I was like,
Oh, come
Really?
on.
She got mad. She got mad at me. Like,
Really?
why you asking me? That's funny.
"All right, well, Rotimi, thank you so much once again.
Yes,
I'm Angela
yes,
Yee,
yes.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
and our special guest co-host
Sarah Yvonne. Hey.
Sarah Vivon. Hey, girl. Lip service. We'll be back next week. Happy holidays, and make sure you get a great present. And remember, there's no such thing as being a hoe unless you fuck my man, and then you're a hoe.